So did we already roll initiative?
No.
I believe we did.
Did we? I don't think we
No,
did.
I have the
remember.
initiative from the
I've
last
watched
fight that has
the-
the bull in it.
Last 10 minutes.
So it does. I don't believe we've rolled initiative.
And we'll go with the DM's ruling.
It's weird. I thought I could have sworn I was at the top of the initiative here.
Just because you always are.
That is a false statement, sir. Sometimes I'm second in the initiative.
Fair point.
Sometimes, only sometimes.
Sorry, bit loud. Everything's recording. Coolly. All right, welcome to the Natural Ones. Tonight we'll be playing some tabletop fantasy RPG, and tonight I have Kelly. Go ahead and announce yourself and your character for us.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I play Braun, a dwarven, I guess you could call it Echo Knight fighter, with some deep-seated trauma issues and a massive head injury. I look forward to not knowing what the hell's going on. Yeah.
Cool. And let's move on next to Andrew.
Hey, I'm Andrew. I will be portraying Thimble, a fun-loving human Fey wanderer with also some deep-seated trauma. I'm looking forward to eating apples.
All right, and Agnes, how about you today?
I'm playing Lila, a gymnastic cleric, who is flying by the seat of her pants in a world she doesn't truly understand, and just trying to keep everyone alive.
All right, and Travis. Who are you playing?
I'm Soulstar. I'm doing pretty good. I'm also traumatized. Not deeply, but pretty recently, actually, so I haven't even had the chance to go through it in my head yet. But I'm a half-elf rogue, and I like to think that a lot of things like roll off my back. Just because as a rogue, I kind of dig through the trenches, and I've seen the worst that life has to offer, but pretty recently, showing me new depths of where I can go. And, currently, this is the lowest I can be. I think the worst spot for a rogue to be.
In the dungeon? Yeah, it can be pretty bad, but there's always worse.
Jesus Christ. Oh boy.
Okay. I think, Travis, your speakers are getting a lot of signal.
Sure. Let me try and switch headphones here.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Appreciate it. All right. So, brief recap. You guys managed to get to the cliffs of the Pride of Abraxas, scope out the prairie and its ills. Came up to a structure that looked exactly like the structure from Satori, the mayor's manor, but just a little bit older and decrepit, with vines and plants and stuff growing out of through the windows. And you came across some sort of spectral force, earth elemental, rock being, and took you a while to fell it, but you did, and entered into the manor via transport after Fimble solved the puzzle pretty quickly with the pouch of endless coins and made your way through a chamber with the help of Tophen Grace, the Tabaxi Ranger, and made it down through the steps and into the opening area where you're at now, with the reflecting pool that casts no reflection, same as it was when you first came across the mayor. But this time, his form's a bit different, not really a see-through ghostly form, but more a bit demonic, necrotic, and otherworldly. So last time we left off, he had a necrotic miasmic orb in his hands, and he was about to cast it. So that he's going to do. And
Right, how's my audio now?
It's better.
Okay, we'll work with that because I've got like 4 different pairs of headphones over here. I forget which one is the one I bought most recently.
Okay.
We'll work with this.
No worries. All right, so he casts it, but he raises it up to the ceiling, and it just covers the cavern ceiling in a necrotic oil, and slowly everything starts dropping down like rain. I'm going to have everybody make a Constitution save. 15 or higher.
Constitution.
Constitution.
+3, so yes, I did it. I rolled a 20.
There you go.
+3.
Got a 21.
Cool.
Constitution for Tophen. Not great. 11.
Ooh, poor little dude. All right.
I did not make it.
Oh no.
Remember, some of us have items that help negate necrotic damage.
Mm.
That's
Mhm.
right. We did get
And Larry, I think you mispronounced Spell of Long Rest.
No, my bad.
Yeah,
I'll make sure to fix that in post.
he's just trying to give us a breather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, come in, rest a while.
Yeah. Cast bonfire.
Yeah.
Does earth bending to make some stone seats for you to sit down on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Gets out the s'mores and the graham crackers and chocolate. No. All right. Not that kind of guy. All right. And Soulstar, what'd you get for your Constitution?
9.
9. All right. So Thimble and Soulstar, you take 6 points of damage. And Lila and Braun, you take 3.
3.
So is that including my resistance to necrotic damage?
No.
So Tophen would take 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we can all shrug that off. Yeah.
I will
Ow.
keep track of Tophen's HP. That way it's one less thing you have to worry about, Larry.
I appreciate it. As always. All right.
I take my scarf of learning and drape it over my antlers like a hood.
And you can you can see sort of throughout the whole area, just drips of black rain falling to the stone, sizzling and smoking as it lands. There's 4 statues in around the area, and they start to rumble and shake and slowly start to move.
Oh, yay. And we can't hear anything, right? It's
Yeah,
silence.
exactly. It's still extremely silent. It's like you're stuck in a vacuum. Not a Dyson, but like a space vacuum.
Very specific.
Yeah. And see, yeah. So, and you're still unable to do any vocation spells at the moment.
Yeah, it's great. Which means all of my spells are useless.
But you're more than your spells.
I know. But they're very useful tools.
That is very true.
It's like I left without my tool bag.
Yeah.
Alright.
A dwarf without swearing, is it really still a dwarf? I don't
I think
know.
that's just a very short man.
Yeah.
Stone creature is going to move its speed. Little one back here is going to move its speed. And as you see them move, you can feel the vibrations underneath on your feet through the stone. Just the sliding tension of rock as it moves forward. This one here is going to come rushing in at Token Grace. And it's going to lower its head a little bit and try to spear through his abdomen. Ramming attack at him. That is 18.
His AC is only 15, so that hits.
Alright.
Are all his spells? Yeah.
It's going to be 12 points of damage to him, and currently he is kind of restrained because he's pierced through and still stuck on the horn.
Okay. So he's 12 points of damage and what? Sorry?
He's 12 points of damage and restrained. He's still hooked to the rock beast's horns. And I'm going to go ahead and call that beginning of initiative. So everybody go ahead and roll. I got to do some rolling myself.
Oh, 24. He rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
I could get that lucky.
Look at me. I'm a cat person.
I only got 11 for mine.
You did it with 21 this time.
So we got in the top 20s. We have Tofan, Braun. Anybody got 16 to 20?
I got 17.
17. All right. Who has 10 to 15?
11.
Okay. And Solstar, what'd you get?
Numero uno.
Oh,
What's your initiative bonus? So like 2?
Not doing so hot.
we traded places this time, bud.
Yeah, we did. I'm proud for you, though.
No idea what I'm gonna do.
Exactly. That's why I'm glad I'm blowing that.
Well then.
That's actually. Oh, wow. Okay, well. So we're going to start with Tofan, currently being gored by this rock demon.
Yeah. He's looking at what he can do. Is this creature's the same size as him or larger?
Larger.
Okay, that's a
think
good
about
thing to know for later, because I totally missed an ability he has.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It takes up the
then.
full 5 feet square just being.
Okay. Yeah, he has a giant killer when a larger creature than you see within 5 feet hits or misses you with an attack. You can use your reaction to attack that creature immediately after it attacks. But I didn't see that, so I will remember that for next time.
Cool.
Oh, that would have been useful too. Okay, so okay, so I get 2 attack. He gets 2 attacks. So we will just do. Okay, so one would be with the club and the other one would be with the fish's club, right?
Yeah, they're basically like 2 tonfas.
Okay. So first one is a 12 to hit.
It makes a connection, but it doesn't seem to phase it.
Okay. And
So
the
technically,
other
he doesn't
one-
hit, but instead of just whiffing it when he's already gored.
He also rolled a natural 1.
Oh, yeah. Which weapon was that?
That was the vicious club that rolled a
Alright.
natural 1.
He goes to swing, but the pain from being gored by the rock creature, he ends up dropping it, so it is no longer in his hands. It's
Okay.
on the ground.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll for. Alright, do you still have anything to do, or is that the end of his
I was-
turn?
Checking real quick. I'm not gonna worry about action surge right now. Okay, never mind. Okay. For now.
He's gonna take 3 more points of damage. Bleeding out.
Oh yay.
And Braun, you're next. You're just behind Soulstar and next to Fimble on the other end of the pool.
Okay, and is that one of the big beasties right in front of us?
This is a rock, but
Oh,
Beastie is right there. 2 of them headed inbound. Let me get out of the way for right now. So you can see
fine. All right. Will 30 feet get me up to that one up front?
Yeah, I'll be right in front of them.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my bonus action to apparate my echo directly behind it,
Okay.
just for flavor, really. And I shall attempt to attack it twice.
Alrighty.
That is a natural fucking 1.
Ooh.
Great
Yeah,
start to this fight.
we are kicking its ass.
Living up to the name. That's good.
The echo is going to take my second strike. That is a 6 plus 7, so I don't imagine a 13 will hit.
No.
Damn. But maybe it's confused onto which one of me is more ineffectual.
So yeah, your brother swings and just smoke passes right across its body, and you go to swing, but as you run up, but you land just a shy an inch, and you whiff it. And
That is my turn. Yep. Oh, God. We got them scared, boys.
And Fimble, you're next. Lila, you're on deck after an NPC.
So I remember there being aspects of the environment the last time we faced this guy that helped us beat him. Can I look around the environment and see
where exactly do you want to look?
Big think brain. I rolled for this too. The fountain, I remember like there was some sort of puzzle having to go on there.
Okay. Do you want to go up to it and look at it, or do you look at it from a distance?
Yeah, can I go up and investigate it?
Yeah. You're right at the edge, and you go ahead and make an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna suck. 12.
12. All right. You look about and you look for the similar stones and similar runes and carvings from before, but there's no real markings. It's just those flat concrete candelabras. There's seems to be no play on the two beside you as far as the etchings that had the other ones turned. The bases don't seem to be functioning that way on this one. You do suspect something's up with the center one here, but it's a little too far away from you to like really gather like what exactly is different from last time.
All right, can I use the rest of my movement to go like onto that platform?
Absolutely.
Pop over the water.
Yep.
And if you want to make an acrobatics check for me to make sure you don't end up in the water.
15.
You make it safely onto the center platform.
Lovely.
Alright. Yes, that's 2 actions.
Don't die. Don't die.
Okay.
Ah. Punch the mic.
Don't do that.
Yeah, he was talking trash. Didn't like the sound of his voice. Okay. So,
All right.
go ahead and thimble over. And Lila, you're up. And Solstar, you're up next after 2 NPCs.
Hey, well, I would like to help our tabaxi friend no longer be restrained, so I'm just gonna wail on this thing.
Okay. Move about 10 feet up to whack at it.
And
Whack at it.
Yeah, and I only get 1 attack, so make it count. Hopefully. No, I don't. No, not gonna happen. I rolled a 9 total, so no.
Yeah, your mace just hits the back and you see stone chip off, but it doesn't seem phased, and it still starts to lift Tofon off the ground and start standing on its in like full height posture.
Lovely. What is when you... well, that would have been good to know. Wait, what is my... Hold on, just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Is this a... like melee? I think... Oh, it's because I have my shield, never mind. I just realized I have 2 weapon fighting, but I also have my shield, which adds my AC, so never mind. So yeah, that's my turn. I guess, actually no, if I can position myself on the back side of this beast, so hopefully, I know it's probably a bad idea, but yeah, to put myself between Tofon and the other one that'll probably be coming our way.
Yep. Alright. Alright. And the one in front of Braun.
And I did have a question. When that other one passed me, did that happen to step inside my my reach for a reaction attack?
No, it's about 5 feet away from you.
Damn it.
Alright, so we got Braun, and the beast in front of you is going to try to, reaching out 2 hands and it's going to pick you up. Or at least attempt to.
Attempt at may.
Yep. That's a strength roll of 14, if you can contest that.
12 plus 4, 16. So I
Alright. Yeah, you just
Hey, Buck.
burrow down a little bit and with your shield up and it misses. But it's going to cast Stone Breath at you. And that's... Yeah. So alright, and that will account for Soulstar as well.
Nice.
But distance, so that's 12, and then make a Constitution save of at least 13 or higher.
15.
Nice.
9.
Ooh.
We're starting off this game just dandy.
All good.
I'm on the run.
Got him on the run.
It's gonna be a great time, guys. I can already tell.
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
All right. So, Soulstar, you got 15?
15, yeah.
All right. I'm going to say for flavor, you see the beast open its mouth and start spitting stone, and you duck behind the rock, and you're able to dodge.
That's exactly what it was doing.
And Braun, you take 6 points of damage, and Soulstar, you only take 3. So you're able to...
And what kind of damage is that?
I'd say bludgeoning, because it's just like spinning rock terrain at you.
Okay.
Quick message. One's gonna move up to Soulstar, and it's gonna try to reach out and grab you and slam you up against, pin you up against the rock. So it'll be a strength contest. That's a 2. Can you roll higher than a 2? Pretty sure you can.
You know I can.
Check the
That's a
title of the
13.
show. Yeah. All right. So yeah, he goes to move, and you dodge, and his hand hits the rock. And now, Soulstar, it's your turn. I'm gonna say you have
For
advantage.
flavor,
I'm gonna, if you attack the one in front of you, I'm gonna say you had advantage over it, since you just outmaneuvered his attack.
my focus wasn't on the monster, but I was watching what Thimble was doing.
Okay.
And I would like to also like dodge out of the way when that one is attacking me, but run up to Thimble in that center candelabra.
Okay. And just with your passive, I know you can clear that without a hassle, since, you know, that's what it's for. All right. So what did you want to do when you were there?
I would like to investigate it, see if it moves, or see if there's any runes or writing.
Go ahead and investigate, Mr. Inspector.
There it is. Okay, yeah, no, that's a 2.
A 2?
2.
Looks like
Man.
a standard candelabra. Again, you look around, you don't see yours or Fimble's reflection in the water. You see that there is a pentagram carved in this stone pod that's in the water that both of you two are standing on, but that's about it.
Is it lit?
It is lit, yes. It's had about 6 rings, about a couple no, it's
Can I try and blow it out? My last action, just.
yeah, for a bonus action, so you can try blowing it out.
What should I roll for that?
Just a d20.
10.
10. You go to blow and it goes out, but the flame quickly just reignites.
Blowing some rock chunks here still. Alright. I hope Thimble has a better idea.
I do.
Better than blowing it out.
Convicting.
But it's not my turn,
Yeah,
so I'll wait. I'll wait for that.
Tofan's turn, and then after an NPC, we got Braun on deck. So Catman do, Catman don't.
Catman do. What would it take for him to pick up his weapon, or is the restraint gonna stop him from picking that up?
Yeah, he's getting lifted up off the ground as the creature's standing up with him still on the horns.
Then I won't worry about picking up the vicious club. And we'll just attack with the regular club. But that's a 14. Does that hit?
It makes connection against the stone, but it doesn't seem to do anything else besides just
Right.
a couple of shards of rock come falling off of it. And
Oh wait, but he does get two actions per turn, so either way he can swing with the same club. He just can't use the other one. And then let me see if there's anything else. Okay. 18. Does that hit?
that does hit. Roll
Okay.
for damage.
He does 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, and he takes his pump out and he puts it up against his arm and just starts smashing between the horns, and just he can see some black ichor start to pour out of its forehead.
First blood, the time.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. But
Right.
yeah, he just sees that and he's just has his mind set for the next thing. Just like, yeah. But he's gonna take 6 more points of damage because he's still bleeding out on the horns.
Okay, so there's that. And he can't use his movement to get himself off of there because he's being lifted. It would be an action, right?
If it was like a misty step or like a teleportation,
Well,
he
and
could.
if he does have any of those, all of those would probably be
he's
verbal,
Yeah.
and there's no noise.
Misty Step is not verbal.
Oh, it's not nice. So yeah, that would be his turn, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
So he starts hitting it as the creature lifts him up, and right now the creature's standing at his full height, and he's still attached to the horn with his top out, ready to smash again at the head as just a little bit of black ichor is falling down around its snout.
Misty Step is verbal.
Uh-oh.
So you can't misty step your way out of this one.
I'm scared.
Hope you still have that sun fruit.
Try blowing out the candle.
Alright. and the creature that's behind Lila is going to move in and do 2 slashes at her backside. First attack does have advantage. So that's 19.
That hits.
It's 5 points for the first claw.
Was that necrotic damage or is that just slashing?
That's slashing.
Okay. You said how many?
5.
Okay.
5 down so low.
16 for the second attack.
That misses.
Alright. So we're able to deflect it with second
My
attack.
shield.
And then it's gonna sit back on its haunches, and its stone wings are gonna spread out a little bit, and it's gonna end its turn. And Braun, you're next. Fimble, you're on deck. And I'll take you back.
Just offhand, can I see anything or note any details about that shiny puddle on the ground?
The puddle, alright, oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. That puddle on the ground is actually just, I'll take that. It's like a little, like, grate in the ground, but it's got, like, spikes poking out of it. So it's something you might want to avoid and not fall onto.
Ah. Excellent. Excellent.
Truly magical.
Yeah. Not the secret winning button that I was hoping it would be.
Yeah, guys, they just want to play in the puddles.
Yeah. If we stand in the puddles, we're safe. At least I didn't have to find out the hard way there. I shall have at thee. 1 strike from Braun. That is a 12.
12. You go to swing and it collides with the rock, but it's like hits just full stop.
Oh, god damn it. Another attack from my Echo. 17 plus 7, so that'd be 24 to hit.
That does hit.
Right, so that is a D8 for 2 plus 4, 6, and then another 2 of force damage, so 8 points total.
All right.
And I got nothing else. Already used my second wind. Already used my action surge.
All right, and Fimble, you're up.
Alrighty. I look to Soulstar after he just tried to blow the candle out unsuccessfully. And I just grab the candle and throw it into the water.
All right. You go to reach the candle and you grab into it, and you can feel like it's been sitting there for a while because the wax is just really soft and gooey, and it just sort of coats in your hands. And you go to pick it up, but it's not moving. Make a strength check.
Oh. Magic candle. Yeah, that's gonna be 5.
5. Your hands slip out and wax lands all over Soulstar.
Oh my god. We're all gonna die.
But yeah, and it's still lit, but you can see the hand group of you trying to pick it up and slipping up. And the candle's still there lit.
Maybe Soulstar's into one. I don't know. Like maybe this will motivate it.
You really like that movie with Madonna in it, with the whole wax play. I can't remember the name of the movie. I just know it exists somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, on that
I
note,
apologize.
Back to the game.
There's a game?
Back to battling our
Yeah.
lives.
I'll say that
I
was
just kinda,
a
like-
bonus action, so you still have like your movement and a.
Okay. In that case, I apologetically look at Soulstar and then wipe my hand off on his cloak. And then I turn around and fire a firebolt at the gargoyle that's grabbed Topher Coffin. Topher Grace.
Alright. You do so. And everything falls apart.
Oh no!
Alright. So go ahead and cast your.
The dirty 20.
Ooh, that does hit.
I love it. I love this less. 5 points of fire damage.
Alright. So yeah, it hits and it just chips away at the rock around its body. And you can start to see little beads of black in the rock sort of dripping down. Doesn't seem fazed by it at all.
Great. Fabulous.
Less than optimal, I'd say.
And with Toph Grace attached, it's going to turn to look at you. And it's going to try to cast... Well, it's not going to try. It's going to cast its terrain breath. Or stone breath. At thee.
Alright. At me?
Well, it's going to be you and Soulstar, but Soulstar is kind of hidden, sort of, behind the candelabra. So.
Don't forget to include the candle. Maybe this will snuff it out.
Maybe the candle's not something we should be focusing on.
Maybe
Also-
we just need to blow it out.
And go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
That is going to be 16.
All right. And Soulstar.
16!
All right, twins. All right. You only take 1 point of damage.
We're both like huddling behind the candelabra together.
What kind of damage?
Oh, that is bludgeoning.
Ow.
But
To follow up
uh,
on Braun's point, what happens to the candle? Does it get blown out?
as you see it spit out its breath, you see a lot of the breath is sort of being deflected around the circular nature of where you guys are at. So it feels like something is like pushing, or it's hitting something that's not there and sort of bouncing off.
Mhm.
And the candle is still there, lit in a flame.
Peculiar.
And Lila, you're up next.
The creature holding token. 15. I'm not holding great. Is that it or no?
Well, you're at its back, so you do have advantage.
Oh, cool. That's not a better, because it was a 15 or a 14. So if 15 doesn't hit, then I don't hit.
Yeah, you make connection with it, but it just chips a little stone away. Barely feels it.
Yay. That's my action.
Okay.
Good. Great. Fabulous.
Wash 'em. Wash 'em.
But all these cool things, and I can't use them because I can't even hit.
And the one behind you, I did kind of fudge you on the initiative, but the one behind you is going to attack you and it will have advantage. This time it's going to try to pick you up, but it'll be a strength contest. And, yeah, it's got
So a
advantage.
strength save for me or a check? I mean, it's the same thing for me.
Just check.
16.
Double 17s on both rolls.
Oh.
Right now you are grappled and being picked up.
Yay.
And it's gonna throw you into the back wall this way.
Oof.
That's 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Is your stone pass verbal as well, or
Huh?
your like stone milled thing, is that verbal as well?
Pass through stone, I didn't prepare that.
Oh, okay.
But it is also a spell. The thing I
had it slammed up against it and you just like meld into the stone and pop out somewhere else.
Yeah, no, that's a spell. The thing I have that's a feature trait is any rough terrain that would be mountainous is
Okay.
not rough terrain to me. You can you move across difficult terrain made of earth or stone without experiencing extra movement. That's earth walk.
Nice.
It's not as fancy as going through stone. That's a spell I have to have ready.
Alrighty. And the creature that was going after Soul Star is gonna make its way up, and it's gonna try to reach out to Soul Star, who's next to Labra. And it puts its hands, as it reaches out, puts its hands right next to you. But as you turn and look, you see his hands are pressing up against some sort of invisible force, and just smoke pouring off of its hand. And you see sort of like pressure points where its hand is at, and it just seems like there's some sort of force that's protecting you.
The wax. Gotta coat ourselves in this wax.
And you're up next, Soulstar.
Okay. I was scared for my life right there, but seeing this gives me hope. Instinctively, like, I call out to everybody, but then immediately I realize how hopeless that is. It's times like this that I wish I had my grapple still. You just rope you guys in. Another question: are the other candles lit, or are they out?
They are all lit, yes.
Okay. Must be something about this. I'm gonna see Lila against the wall, and kind of motion to them to get over here. A bonus action, and then I'll jump across the pond towards Lila and help them out with their situation going on over there.
Alrighty. Sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that? I was a little busy. Sorry.
You're fine. I'm gonna draw my sword out and jump across the pond and take a swipe at the one that has their friend restrained.
Okay. Go ahead.
But hopefully Lila saw that I was waving at them to get over to the candle.
Okay. You're going attack.
Taking a
Yeah. Go to attack.
trying to get some of the heat off our friend there.
Speaking of heat.
Yeah. I don't know why I even tried that. That's a 10.
Yeah, you go to strike and it catches your blade in its hand, and it's just holding on to it right now. So, currently in a struggle.
And the one holding Tophin hasn't attacked since the last round, correct?
Yeah, he's about to go next if
Okay.
Soulstar's done.
Yeah, I mean, I would drop the sword because I realized like it would be futile to like try and wrestle it out of his hands.
All right.
But that would be my last action.
Yeah. So takes the sword out of your hand and breaks the blade. Pieces fall to the ground.
That was my ghost killer too.
Ooh. Ghost be gone, be gone.
Damn.
All right. And next is Tufan Grace, who's still on the horns. At the end of whatever turn he has, he's gonna have to take some damage.
Soulstar, are you the one with the bag of
So
holding?
he's just taking damage from being on the
No.
sword. The creature's not actually swinging at him, correct?
There's a katana in
No,
there.
but he's kind of bleeding out because he's still
Yes.
on the.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a massive wound going on right now.
I think Layla has the bag of holding.
Okay. Well, then you got a spare sword.
It's okay if I don't.
Yes, we do. We do. We have that katana.
Yeah.
We have the katana.
See, there's always some advantage to grabbing everything you find.
We also have plate armor in there. If anybody needs it. And a spare shield. Okay, how much damage does Tophin take? I'm sorry.
Not yet. He'll
Okay.
do his move, and at the end of his move, he'll take damage.
Otherwise, if he can't do like a athletics check to try and just pull himself off of the thing.
Yeah, you can definitely try. Yeah.
Let's do that. He has proficiency in those, so let's do that.
Awesome. Roll
23.
43.
23.
Oh, 23. Yeah, no.
23.
Yeah. He has one hand raised, but instead of going to hit, he decides to pull himself off the horn, and he manages to pull himself off, and he lands down in the signature hero's pose, but he's holding his side as he's losing a lot of blood. He's gonna have to take some damage.
Cats do land on their feet.
Yes.
That's actually 10 points of damage to him.
Ooh.
Yes, that's why they call it gore.
So his is 2 attacks per action, so he's not gonna get that because he took his action to get off the thingamabobber.
Yeah, he's got his speed and a bonus action.
Yeah. But he's gonna get an attack of opportunity if he runs.
Can he pick up his other weapon with his bonus action?
Yeah, can we do that and just have him stay there to be at the ready?
Sweep it up or something.
The weapon is currently on the other side of the demon, so I'm gonna have you make like a check for it real quick.
What would you like?
Just do let's just sleight of hand, see if you can nab it real quick. Injured
A
like you
natural
do.
20, 24.
Boom. Yeah, he dives at the ground, picks it up, and he lands beside it.
Oh, that's
Still a
perfect
little-
because I have a plan.
He's still a little injured, and he's got a lot of blood coming out of his abdomen.
Okay. Well, I can't use spells to heal him, so. That will be the end of his turn, I will guess.
Okay. guy's gonna swing and try to knock. Sort of turn and swing and try to punch Tofan as hard as it can. Unarmed strike, but it's still a rock punch. Oof. Yeah. 17 total.
That hits. He's only got an armor class of 15.
Okay. That's 8 points of damage, and he gets knocked back 15 feet.
You're kidding about that cat shaped
Can
meat.
as he gets hit before he gets knocked back, can he still use Giant Killer, which is as a reaction to you getting attacked? He can immediately attack a creature.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Let's go back to just the club and booted whack. Natural 20, 28. Apparently the
Who is this guy?
D&D Beyond dice really like Topon right now. So that'll be. Oh, and it already doubles the dice. Sweet. 8 points of damage. I like that it already critted. It even did a little blue highlight around the damage. It was cool.
Alright.
Okay.
So as he
8
gets
points of bludgeoning. Yay.
Yeah, that's double. Alright. And that's with the other club, right?
That's the main club he's been using, not the,
the one
one
he
he
picked
just
up?
picked up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the one he
vicious?
just picked up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the club plus 2 that he's been
Okay.
whacking with mostly.
Alright. Yeah, so he goes to hit and manages to hit the hand that punches him as he gets thrown back, and the hand just falls to the ground, but another hand pops out.
Yay. Okay. Yeah, that was on the enemy's turn, so that's all he can do.
Alrighty, and Braun, you're up. Fimble, you're next.
I'm gonna take a quick look at my positioning.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all good. I mean, it really isn't too relevant.
Gonna hit it.
Fuck you, man. Put it in tool bag, okay? I got a driver and a pitching wedge. That's it.
You can try to bribe it. No, just kidding.
I mean, I could, or seduce. Is that a set of stairs on the corner near the mayor?
Yep.
What
and
is-
you? There's
Okay.
the stairs, and then you see the familiar cauldrons that have flame. The 3 cauldrons around the altar.
Oh, that's right. That does change things. 3 cauldrons. Okay. Let's make sure. Well, I know I'm carrying it. Okay.
How much damage tokens taken? I'm gonna have him go back.
Bonus action, I am going to switch places with my Echo.
Gotcha. A little Freaky Friday.
And I'm going to turn towards the closest flame. I guess the one on the right flank there. And I am going to, as with my action,
Mm-hmm.
throw a flask of holy water at it. I'm not moving. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you're not moving?
I don't want to provoke that attack. But I am going to.
it, but yeah.
Well, I mean, could I disengage without getting attacked? Do you think?
Well, since you switch places with it, it's not in like the milliseconds when that happens. It's not really going to catch on.
Okay, then I'll run over and dump my flask. Actually, I'm going to use my water skin. I'm just going to try to use my water skin on it and just squirt some some good old H2O right on that flame.
All right. Roll a performance check.
Okay. 3.
Yeah, you pour the water out, but it lands inside the cauldron, but the flame is just still burning. The water that you poured on it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Yeah, I should have used the holy water. Shouldn't have been fucking stingy. Yet.
So it's your bonus action, your action, and your movement, unless you want to use the. Yeah, I know you already used your action surge.
I've already used my action surge, so I'm kind of fucked there. But my Echo has movement, and it is going to run away from the beast in front of it. So it's going
Towards the camera.
Yeah, pretty much. It almost made me. Yeah. I'm trying to either draw it away or.
Yeah. Well, either way, it's gonna swipe at it.
Yeah. 17 AC.
17 it is. Dirty.
All right, he nicks it. It's gone.
So as it tries to run, it swipes out, and just as smoke does, it just breezes right through its hand, and it looks a little dumbfounded.
Yeah. At least part of the tactic worked.
And Fimble, you're up.
Alrighty.
And then we got an NPC, and then Lila.
Can I get an angle on me?
Yes. Sorry about that. You're right at the candle. There is.
Should I get knocked into the water or
No,
just
I just
off?
had you guys
No,
on there 'cause it's kind of hard to put you guys on there without having you falling off.
I see.
Balance.
Yeah. Oh, he's a-
No, I jumped off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say you're right on the ledge.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right next to the candle. Candle?
Campbell.
Can of soup.
Yes. For my family. Should really put a do not disturb on. There.
Alright. I will attack the gargoyle closest to the camera here.
Alright.
Vigorously.
And the one that's right outside the protective bubble?
Yep.
Alrighty. Go to strike, you must. Roll.
I will do that twice over.
Wah!
15 on the first one. Less on the second.
So, the first one, go ahead and roll for damage.
I see. There it is. I promise I'm not crazy.
I'll see what the board
I
says.
promise I'm only a little crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That makes more
Lucky-
So 6 points of physical damage and 5 points of psychic damage.
Alright. So you go to strike with Phantom, and it catches your staff, and it does the damage. And with that psychic blast, just like when you were fighting the rock elemental, when you hit the spectral panther, you felt the tether to the rock elemental. This time you feel a tether from the rock being to where Mammon is, or Yalapoi, the demon form, in the center of the altar. And you also feel the tethered rock beings that are attacking your friends.
Okay.
It feels like if there's like a visual form, you'd see like white fluorescent like streams of mist all connecting to the altar.
Magical.
When?
All right. I know what I'm gonna do.
Run! No.
Well, like I can't do that right now because I'm engaged with an enemy, but
Yeah.
I can't exactly teleport away for some magical reason.
Alright.
So yeah.
So see. You went to hit twice. The second one misses.
Right. And Yep.
Yeah. But you do know that Thimble does recognize that he didn't hit that hard, but was still able to do some damage. So maybe being in that protective bubble had to do something with that.
maybe there's something to that.
Alright. You got NPC 8.
It's entirely possible.
No.
Busy.
It's gonna move around. And it's looking around, and it sees Braun off the distance, and it's gonna move the rest of its speed. And Lila, you're next, and you're back at the wall.
Okay. I'd love to throw a bonus action at Thingy and heal him, but I don't have that option. So I would like to take my 30 feet of movement and try and make it to the pillar that has the candle on it, that on the camera looks to the lower left. Yeah, that way without getting, yep, perfect.
You're 5 feet away from it.
Great! I'm going to reach into the bag of holding and pull out the potion of fire breathing and
Alrighty.
drink it.
Alright.
Oh,
Booyah.
And as a bonus action, I can spit flame. It doesn't say whether it's a straight line or a cone, but whichever one would be most advantage for me. It's 30 feet, so I would like to get the two beasts in the line without hitting my friends.
You got
I'm also in the cone.
I don't know if it's a cone or a line. It doesn't specify. It just says
We'll
a
say-
target within
yeah.
30 feet.
You position your the spray so nobody else gets hit by it. So it's just the two beasts.
And it is a dex save 13, DC 13 dex save for those two creatures, and whether they take full or half
12.
damage.
And that's 10. So both take full damage.
Sweet, it's 4d6. So I'll re-roll one of these once. So that's 9, and then plus 5, so 14 points of fire damage to those assholes. And that's
All right.
one charge expended. And I can keep this up for an hour or 3 charges, one or the other. So
oh,
vomit 3 times, or
Right? So they're just caught in the full brunt of the fire breath, and you see a rock chip away, and just more of the ichor coming out of the stone that boils against the rock as the flame passes over it.
Great.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing I would do is just kind of motion for Tophin to kind of head in the same direction away from those creatures. So that way he can maybe heal himself. But I didn't see anything in his inventory that would help.
He reads that info. Alright, and we've got Chirpy. This one here is going to move to strike. Oh, do 2 claw attacks at Tophin Grace. That's only a 10 for the first strike. That's a dirty 20 for the second.
That hits. And this is not a new round since the last one, correct?
That's correct. It's same
Okay,
round.
so he wouldn't be able to use his reaction. Never mind.
Yeah. That's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
The one in front of Thimble is still trying to break through the barrier, and it's yeah. You can start to see Thimble. You can see like more ichor just sort of falling down its hand and just trailing down what looks to be like an invisible barrier. It's just sort of falling down around Jewel, and it's gonna try to do its terrain breath.
All right. Can I move behind the pillar? Seeing this, or
well, yeah, it's on its attack. You can try to. I don't know if you have an uncanny dodge.
I do not.
Okay, so you're still right there as it goes to spin its
Wow.
train. But you are
That was a
behind.
nice
You are inside the protective barrier, so we'll see what happens.
That's crazy, man.
This is crazy. Make a Constitution save for me.
How to do that?
Oh, thank you.
19.
So it goes to spit its terrain breath, and just rocks ricochet everywhere. You see him land inside the reflecting pool. And you fan him up, and you look around, and just you can see tears in the bubble, but they slowly fix themselves and then become translucent again.
Wow. Of course, I
And-
say that, but it doesn't come out.
Whoa! And Soulstone,
Wow.
you're up next.
That's what I was afraid of.
Playing?
Exactly. It's what you guys run around.
I'm trying to make my way there.
Yeah, no.
Downtown, walking fast.
I'm gonna see the one that's closest to Lila, the one that would probably attack her next. And I'd like to take a couple shots to try and get its attention.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Faces passing.
Let's go for that first shot.
Straight to the heart. And you're to blame,
The first shot's gonna be at 17.
For the first shot? That
Yeah.
hits.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll that. It's gonna be. Which one comes first? The D6 comes first. So I'll roll the D6. 2 plus 3, so that would be 5 damage for that first one.
All right.
And then for the second bolt, ooh, even better. We're looking at a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, roll for that damage, son.
That would be 7. So first shot 5 plus 7. 12.
So you're able to shoot at it, and both bolts just chip off one of its horns, and it just falls off, and it sort of turns its head back, and it diverts attention from Lila to you.
I'd like to use my movement to hop back inside that cozy bubble.
Alrighty. There. Alrighty. And then now it's Marcel not Marcel Tufan. That was his original name, but I could not remember that, so it's now Tufan Base. So Tufan is up next, and he's got a BC in front of him.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That sounds like a you problem, buddy.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and save him, but I'm like, I know Lila more. There's less enemies between me and her.
That's fine. They can handle themselves, I'm pretty sure.
They're a dime a dozen.
Oh yeah. Meat shields, you get them all the time.
Exactly. We'll find another chump in the next town.
Again, Braun's lucky he can't hear that. Fucker.
He was that last chump in the last town.
Yeah. You hired me to talk
I
you
guess
to him.
I'll just do 2 attacks since I don't have anything like disengage to get the fuck away from that thing. Heal. That's 15 to hit.
It makes contact with the rock, but it doesn't really do much. Just chips away some stone off its hide.
Okay, and then that's a 12.
Same thing.
you know what? Fuck it, because he is not in a great position. He's just going to take the opportunity to attack, and let's just do feline agility. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. So he's going to move 80 feet away from that thing.
All right. Where would you
God.
like to put him? He's gonna look at the map a couple times.
I'm going to stay like towards the staircase, so maybe he can use. He's got a bow, so he can definitely help still at range. So just so where he can still kind of aim at the creatures.
60, like.
Yeah, he doesn't have to go to full 80, but enough that he can kind of just
Alright.
get things from a distance, and maybe on his next turn staunch his wounds.
The creature sees him try to move, and then he's gonna try to claw at him. And that's 17.
That hits.
Alright. That's 9 points of damage.
Yeah, because he's now at 40 hit points out of 112.
Yeah, so he is
So-
bloodied.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs to get the fuck away. E.
Okay, so he's feeling not feeling too great. His white undershirt is just now all coated in red blood.
E.
And
As a bonus action, I'm gonna let him do second wind.
okay.
So that's 1d10 plus 6. So let's roll.
Keep them healthy back.
10 plus 6, so 16 points back. That's at least something. What? It didn't. I said heal 16.
As you work on that, this creature here is gonna
Oh, apply changes.
try to leap at Soulstar, and tries to is the main thing, but right now it's just sort of clawing and grasping onto the orb that's around the candle. And the podium that it's on that Soulstar tumbled on. It's there. We all know it's there. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yes, we know it exists.
I'll put it. So he's on top trying to claw and scraping frantically at it. And Braun, you're up next.
Okay.
You're back over here at the cauldron.
Yeah. With my bonus action, can I take my flask of holy water and just spike it right into that brazier?
Performance check.
Okay.
Don't roll low this time.
Yeah, fuck you.
Huh? Say it. Those are words of encouragement. They may sound bad, but they were words of encouragement.
13 plus some kind of performance. What would it be?
Performance?
Skills list.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Sorry.
Seven.
Panicking.
Panic and run! Panic and run!
Performance plus 0, so I didn't even need to check. 13.
Right. So you use your holy water against the fire, and it puffs out. And the creature on top of the candle and the invisible barrier crumbles and falls into the non-reflecting pool.
All right.
Braun's onto something.
Eventually it was bound to happen. I've
I'm
still
so
got.
glad we gave you so much holy water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I assume that consumed my whole little flask of holy water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good thing you got 3 more flasks, right?
No, I didn't.
How many do you have left?
That was it. I had one.
Uh-oh.
I should have given you some of mine. I have 4.
I've got a lot of booze. Booze and fire. What could go wrong?
Yeah, booze
Or
and
they
fire.
was
Okay.
Blessed.
Yeah, they have to be blessed.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, like which
like
god
different-
blesses which kind of like fluid, right? There's gotta be a different.
It's like Bushmills and I forget the other whiskey, the Protestant or the Catholic whiskey.
Bushmills are gin. What's it gonna be?
Do any of us notice this? Is the question.
Do you think it's just the magic sphere
Well,
of Christian?
Thimble and
Well-
Soulstar definitely see the creature just sort of fall up around the orb.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not looking at
I'm
her at all.
gonna say Lila and Thimble make a perception check. See if you catch it in your corner of your eye.
Not one for me.
Oof.
14 for me.
All right. So Lila sees like a smoke rising from where Braun's standing. Thimble, you're just amazed at seeing the creature above you standing on some sort of barrier just fall to pieces and just roll into the
Berkey!
reflecting pool.
Yeah,
I am incredibly amazed.
very impressed with yourself.
Yeah, I did that.
Look what I did.
I am going to use my movement to try to circle around the front to the next
This
Brazil. Yeah.
Okay.
The brazier.
Yeah. Two
Not a
different
bra.
things. Yeah. Two different
Bron's not in it.
things.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
how-
that's definitely in character.
How close did I get to it? Can I get to it?
You got 30 or 35?
30.
30? All right, you're 5 feet away from it.
5 feet.
Yeah.
I still have my action.
Okay.
And I think
So, what
I
do you
think
want
this
me
is
to
what I've been training for my whole life.
do?
I shall use my action to drop trow and attempt to urinate on the flame.
Oh my god.
It's what I got, man.
What is that, con?
Holiest
It
of
might-
waters.
It might be blessed. We don't know. Maybe I'm wearing like a holy cock ring or something. I don't.
That's
Are
like
you?
Yeah, that's a you thing.
Yeah.
That's
Go
how
back.
we
That sounds
don't know
oddly
this.
specific
Yeah.
that you
What
this.
So,
TMI.
with a manly shout of brass balls, I will attempt to
Made a
extinguish.
kyanite.
That we can't hear.
No, I can't even hear it, but I need the confidence to get that 5-foot arc.
Yeah, you just
That is true, you're missing
vocal
5 foot
cords.
distance.
Oh my god.
That's a whole human being that, or half a human being that you're pissing between.
Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna make you roll a Constitution save.
Okay. 7 plus my constitution is pretty high. It's like a plus 5, so that's 12 total.
12 total. All right,
Yeah.
So you urinate onto the flame, but you start to see the flame tracking back,
Yeah, I have been drinking a lot.
like up your stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was worried about that. It's not the first time Braun's had a burning sensation down there, so end of turn, I suppose. For that goes.
So you're still peeing as you see it roll up, right?
Well, I mean, it's
Midstream.
should we roll another Constitution check to see if I can pinch it off?
Well, no, you just.
You could just move it like a couple inches to the left.
Yeah, I will. If I see flame coming towards my dick, I think I'm gonna swerve to the right, or the
I just need it heard because it is still
Yeah.
a game, and you have to
Yeah,
describe what
Braun's
your
not-
character's going to do. I know what
Yeah.
you're going to do, but I don't know about Braun.
Yeah. I don't want to know what happens if that flame hits my bladder.
All right, so yeah, you see it rising up back upstream, and you pull away, and cinch it off.
That was the bad idea. Okay. Tested and proven.
No idea is a bad idea.
Yeah. I'm running out of liquids. The next thing is going to be to just throw booze on it.
We're still in the brainstorming session of this battle.
Yeah, and I have a brain.
And Fimble, you're up next. Back at the podium.
Here I am. So do I still have a feeling of that connection from earlier?
I'll say it's like an ever-going thing. You can still see the tethers to the altar.
And what did I see when the gargoyle crumbled?
You saw a tether fade.
It just
apart.
faded.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I'm going to disengage and run straight through that arc over to the fires.
Arch.
So you're gonna run all the way there?
Yep.
Alright, so you're running through the reflecting pool?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
how else do I get there, right?
I know. Go ahead and make a constitution save for me.
All right.
The pool is full of bronze.
It's going to be a 15.
15, alright. You only take 4 points of damage.
That's good. Why am I taking damage?
Because it
Under the
is
water.
it's acid water.
Oh,
so you take
love
4
it.
points of acid damage. I don't know if you have any resistance to it, but
I don't, but you know,
cool.
good to know.
You've got 30 feet, or you said dash.
I've got 30 feet. How close can I get with that?
30, just 5 feet away.
All right. In that case, I'm going
And you
to
keep rolling
loot.
up in the stairs.
How much of Braun does he see?
How much of Braun do I see? That's a good question.
Make a perception check now.
Am I taking psychic damage in this battle?
Just emotional.
You see a stream, and then you see a stream coming back up, and then you see it get cinched off. You're unable to see the source, but you do see Braun standing right there, jiggling his up and down as he zips up.
Love it. And I'm going to lose 2 radiant bolt followed by a blasting bolt
At
the mayor.
oh, gotcha. All right, go ahead and do so.
All right, radiant is 13,
Okay.
and blasting that's cocked. Blasting is 16.
All right. You see both just sort of freeze as they near the borderline of the sigil of power that is the yellow voice standing under.
Mhm.
And they both go off. And was there any radius?
Okay, so the radiant bolt, it's going to be strength DC save 14.
Okay. Braun, go ahead and try making that save.
A DC of what?
14.
15 plus.
Okay. So you only take half the damage.
Oh, it's not damage. It's if they fail, they're blinded.
Okay, so you're running.
Would that also affect Mammon?
No, he's sort of got his own protective orb around him. That's why they
Protected
weren't able
from
to
the
pierce
light?
through. Yeah.
Dang. I should have expected that.
What?
He made his saving throw.
That's right,
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Get out of here.
We'll see. I rule against it.
Right? You have urinated in your own eyes.
Huzzah. Alright, and was there anything else? I don't think there was anything else you could do from her, right? Use movement.
Nope, that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Please put the connection together with those braziers.
Gonna move up to Braun.
Here comes the beating.
It's gonna make a strength contest against Braun with advantage, and it's gonna try to pick him up and throw him.
You do not toss dwarves, man.
Is 18.
18 against
This is not a caber toss.
22, motherfucker.
All right, so he goes to pick you up, but you feel pressure up against your shield, and you just roll with it and able to dodge it. Lila, you're up next.
Okay,
All the way
seeing
back
that
over here.
Braun has done things with the things, I will not breathe fire on this thing, because that's a waste. I will, I guess, movement and action dash to the brazier I can see on my side. That's 60 feet if I do all of it. And then if I can, as a bonus action, I want to pull out a flask of holy water and just get ready for my next turn to dump it on the
Okay.
brazier.
You're right next to it, so you're just sitting there rummaging through, grabbing your holy water.
And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
I don't think I'm ever going to stop wondering what would have happened if I had failed that constitution check and the fire had going.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm never gonna know.
That would have been
Oh.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would have been bad.
One moves, another one tries to climb on top of the protective orb around the candelabra, and Soulstar's still in there.
Keep him distracted with that.
And Soulstar, you're up next. And
Wait, up now?
After that, yeah, you're next. And at top of the round is Tufan Grace.
So I'm up now.
Yep, you are up now.
Okay.
That dude made a break for it. This dude tried to climb on to the is on top of the orb, the protective orb or whatever shield that's around the candelabra.
Okay, so I realize all of my friends running the opposite direction of where I am, so that's nice. But I also noticed that they're putting the fires out over there, and that's doing something.
Yeah, you can see a smoke trail that's sort of billowing up to the top, and you still see black ichor dropping in. I'm going to have everybody roll a Constitution save. 15 or higher.
Tofin is a dirty 20. Lila is a 13 plus 3, so 16.
All right.
And keep in mind, without any foreshadowing at all, our DM did give us something that helps negate necrotic damage.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I have advantage, but I don't think it really matters for con saves, but sure. That's a 15 plus 3, so 18.
All right. So I rolled 10 for damage.
Mhm.
So if you failed, you take 10 points of damage, but if you have resistances, you have resistances. If you failed, you take full 10 points of damage, unless you have resistances.
Okay, so here's okay. So if
Yeah.
I succeeded, I take 5, and then I have Virtuous Greaves, which negates 2d6 necrotic damage. So I take nothing because I just negated.
Awesome,
9.
awesome.
But that does mean Tophin takes 5 because he doesn't have anything to negate necrotic damage.
And that was specifically from your item that you got from Orion?
Yeah, that's the Greaves. That's
Yeah.
the Virtuous Greaves. That
All right.
is the necrotic damage.
Okay.
This is-
The wearer has advantage on Constitution saving throws and negate 2d6 necrotic damage
All right.
per round.
Same for-
Soulstar, you sing at the candelabra. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. But there's little branches off, little spikes. You see a green stone or a green light coming from the tip of the candelabra.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah. But
I know what my
that's-
character's
yeah.
doing.
Yeah. That's cool. What do you?
Um,
what is your character?
I did have a question
Yeah.
before we. I should have asked this before, but out of just my character's pure spite, that last piece of armor that negated the necrotic damage, I just out of pure spite I didn't take it because I didn't trust the guy who was giving it to me. I don't trust what's going on here. So the way you have it written, it's like its own armor that I put on itself. But for Pauldron, that sounds like just an additional.
Yeah, it's
like-
an additional. Yeah, it's just like a
Okay.
piece of armor that fits what you already have.
Gotcha. Okay, so I don't need to pull my pants down and do an entire,
You just, yeah.
clothing change.
Yeah.
You gotta
Okay, so
follow
at this point, I would like to take out of my pack and use my action to equip that Pauldron now.
Okay, you can definitely do that. Yeah.
Okay. So that would be my action. It's just equipping that Pauldron.
Cool.
I'll stay inside the bubble, and yeah, I'm watching this thing attack me from outside.
I mean, you can investigate. Well, yeah, you can investigate the thing that just went off in front of you.
Okay, yeah. If I have any action left while I'm changing, I'd like to.
Yeah, I'll say like it's a bonus action to change real quick.
What does a 6 get me?
6 gets you a whole lot of wow, a green thing glowing in the stone. What could this mean?
Just trying to
Love
not.
I love it.
He's like a hamster in a hamster ball. He's just keeping the cat busy.
And now we go back
Fortunately,
to-
there's 2 cats on the outside that are attacking you guys, but.
Oh, I got.
We got Mr. Tufan Grace back at the staircase.
He will just shoot off 2 arrows.
At the,
So that's
the
a
one
dirty
that's on top of
20.
the orb.
Yeah, because that's probably the only one he's got a clear shot up.
Yeah.
So that's a dirty 20 for one,
Okay, that
and a
gets hit.
27 for the other.
I guess that hits too.
And I will make these 2 ice arrows. So take 2 out of his inventory, confirm. And that's 2d6 damage, but it needs to make a DC save or its speed is halved. And I'm assuming it's 13 because that's usually the lowest DC you can have.
Yep.
So wait, 2d6. Okay, so 2.
So- Fails both.
Okay, so its speed is halved.
Okay.
And it
Cool.
takes, for the first one, it takes 4 points of ice damage. And for the second one, it takes 5 points of ice damage. So 9 total.
9 total damage. All right. So you hit it.
So fun, hit stuff, yay!
And it falls into the reflecting pool and just boils and breaks apart, and the black ichor blood just sort of simmers up as smoke. And there is no more creature there. It is dissipated and dissolved inside the reflecting pool within just a matter of milliseconds.
Does a corresponding brazier flame out? There was an off number, so
yeah, it's still lit. All lights are still lit.
Well, -1. Good.
No, I have to.
And then I guess if that one is gone, have him just move a little closer to where he can get a shot on
The next.
the mayor, or at least like even if it's just shooting through the archway, kind of just because the distance on his bow is ridiculous. It's 600 feet.
Oh shit!
But I'm assuming he needs to have a good shot.
Soul Star.
Yeah. There you go.
Does he have like a health potion he can use with a bonus action or
He's
anything?
got nothing in his pack
Okay.
for health.
Yeah.
I have potions,
Yeah.
but didn't have a chance to really give him anything with what we've been doing.
Oh, good.
And Braun, you're up next.
I am, aren't I?
You are. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn and face the gargoyle or the stone beast that's been trying to pick me up.
Okay.
But with my bonus action,
Yar.
I'm gonna bring my echo out and try to put it next to the mayor.
Like
If I can. I
behind.
put it, he had a protective barrier against him. I'm wondering if I can sneak my echo through it or into it. Can I put my echo at his feet?
Like again, side, front, behind. Where exactly do you want to try to put it?
15 feet would probably only get me in front of the mayor.
Either in front or behind. Technically, it'd be either.
Okay, I'll go for behind. I do love to take them from behind.
As you should.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there was a map barrier there. There might be a consideration that I'm not thinking, but
Well,
I'm gonna try.
the advantage is just a smoke being. So, but yeah, it is
Yeah.
behind it.
Nice. Got him in past the force shield. Okay.
Change places.
But you do see like the smoke sort of just tear away, and like the form is slowly starting to lose its shape.
Okay. God, if only I had 2 bonus actions and could switch places with it in the same turn. But I don't. Okay. I'm gonna swipe at the stone beast in front of me, and then a second swipe at the mayor using my echo.
Alrighty, go for that first strike.
Stone beast in front of me, that's 12 plus 7, 19 hits, doesn't it?
19 does hit.
Perfect. All right. D8 for a 1. Plus 4 is 5. Plus 4 more. 9 points of damage to it. Bludgeoning and force damage to the stone beast.
Alrighty.
And on the mayor, 11 plus 7 would an 18 hit him.
It goes to strike, and it hits the mayor's body, and but the tail just sort of coils up around it, and it's gonna try to squeeze him.
Okay.
And yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Poof. Gone.
Damn.
Yeah. It was worth a shot. If I could have gotten in there on the next round, I've still got one lightning grenade. I would.
Hmm.
But the rock demon in front of you that gets hit, it sort of knock away one of its like kneecaps, and it just you see like just ichors pouring down its left leg.
Classic dwarven tactics. Take him out at the knees.
All right. And Fimble, you are up next.
All right.
Then we got one NPC, and Lila, you're after that.
And I've seen the fire go out at this point, and the effect of that. Where's the closest
the fire? But you do see that.
Have we not put out any more since then?
You have not put any out.
Just you do remember the first time we fought this asshole. And maybe
I do, and I also remember seeing you piss into a fire, Brazier, so...
I've pissed into a lot of fires, man.
Yeah, that's true. It's just a very odd time to be doing that. And I think I'm picking up on what you were trying to do. Can I try and finish the job?
You mean...
With something not,
What would you like to use?
Back those sun proud points. I was almost going to be your surrogate father again, but no, you're going to use something other than. All right.
I think I am going to use something other than. I have one bottle of holy water.
Go ahead and roll for performance.
All right, you're forgiven.
All right, I'm very good at performance, so if I mess this up, I'm leaving. How's 19?
All right. You only use half the bottle, but you're able to drop the flame, and the one in front of Braun crumbles.
Woo! Immediate result. Love it.
You see well, don't have to fake it.
Fake it till you make it.
A black goo of rock and ichor just laying in front of you
Goody.
Yeah. And you still have I'd say a main action to do.
Is there another fire?
Over by Lila, but
I think I can
I'm
get
already
there.
and have a bottle
You see her hold
on it.
flask like ready.
Okay, I'm gonna do a held action in that case. I'm gonna knock another blasting arrow, and as soon as that fire goes out and I see a sign that the barrier is down, that's when I'll loose it.
Okay. Good to know. And are you still there, or is my laptop freaking out? I think my laptop's
still here.
freaking out.
We're still here.
All right, cool. No, my speaker view went blank for a little bit, but that's all right.
We got him on the ropes. He's trying to stall. He's trying to.
No.
Did you at least get my held action?
Yes, your held action.
Perfect.
Got that with your, you got one of your blasting arrows knocked.
Mm-hmm.
Lila, you are up next.
I will pour some holy water on it.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll for performance.
Oh, that's great. I rolled a 19 minus 1, so an 18. I have a negative to performance.
As you pour it, you look at the creature that was moving up towards you, just sort of disintegrate, and just flying rock comes rolling in front of your feet.
Okay.
And then just another.
Do I use all of the flask or just half?
Just half the flask, yeah.
Okay. I will not remove
And just
my
some
inventory.
scattered ichor from its force losing its form.
Okay. And I don't notice anything like any shimmering or any barrier falling around Lapoi, correct?
No, it's you still see like it's like a tornado starts to form inside its orb. You can't really see his body too well, but you definitely see the wings inside, sort of just hovering over the top, containing the storm.
Can I use my movement and go to the door that we had dealt with that had runes on it last time and see if I notice anything there?
Sure. So you got 30 feet.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you're right in front of it.
Do I notice any glowing ruins, any writing, anything?
How hard are you looking? You're looking to do perception or investigation?
Oh, let's do investigation. Not that it's any better. It's a +0.
Alright.
17.
17? You just see a plain wooden door. There's no stones, no etchings, and it looks very old. Some of the hinges on the door look a little rusted.
What do I have left? Do I have a bonus action left? Or what would you call pouring the water on?
That was the bonus action.
Okay. Can I? Why not? Can I use my action and see if I can open the door?
Absolutely.
Is it open? Like, is it locked?
You go to try the handle on the door and it doesn't move, and it definitely does feel locked.
Okay. I guess that's my turn. Barry, you're still up. I can't see any clues on how to get it down yet. That's my movement, so yeah, I will call it there for now.
Alright, and Soulstar, you and Tufan are back at the candelabra.
You let me know if any of this is out of line, but I'd like to use my bonus action to douse some oil onto one of my arrows, my crossbow, or a bolt, I guess, and dip it into the flame of that candelabra right there.
Okay.
Ooh.
And hopefully that lights, and then I can put it on my crossbow and ready in action for when that barrier comes down. I can shoot.
I'll allow
right
that.
up.
I'll allow that.
Perfect.
So you got your held action with the candelabra light on your crossbow. And it's Marcel Tofan's turn right now. Right next to him?
Yeah. Can Tofan maybe investigate that glowing thing at the candelabra?
Absolutely, roll for it. And it starts to spin.
Dirty 20.
No, just kidding. What was that? Sorry.
A dirty 20.
Ooh, dirty 20. All right. He looks at the candelabras, and each of the little pikes on each four sides have circular nodes at the ends of them. He notices the one at Soulstar's ad is glowing green, and he tries to puts his hand on paw on one of them, and he closes his eyes and just thinking good thoughts, or just trying to think of something. Nothing happens. It just looks like stone. He's trying to figure out what's the trigger.
And you can't like pull on the stone or anything. It doesn't come out.
No, nothing comes out. It's all one uniform
Attached.
piece. Yeah.
Okay. And he wouldn't know. Never mind. I was gonna say, can he turn it like we were turning the ones previously, but he wouldn't necessarily know to do that. I mean, I guess he could try to pull on it, like if he can't pull on the stone itself, like the whole candelabra, to see if it shifts somehow.
Make a strength check if you want to.
Yeah, strength or
Yep.
athletics or.
Athletics. I'll go with athletics.
Cool. What are you up to, bud?
And then,
Pooping.
does proficiency mean you roll twice or no?
If you're proficient in it, I think. Well, yeah. Proficiency in strength. I think you. It's basically kind of like an advantage, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so because his first was a nat 1, which is a 7 total, and his second is a 15 total for athletics.
No, his proficiency should be just a bonus, but I'll.
Okay, if it's just a bonus, then his original roll was a 7.
Okay.
So
He tries to pull on it, and he puts one foot up against the candelabra, and he tries to pull, but there's no give. And he looks stumped at Soulstar, who's got a shot lined up at the mayor.
Try not to get any more wax on me, honestly.
Yeah. I guess he would just turn and look and get ready himself on his next turn to fire.
Okay. Touch it. Oh, it's right there. All right, so Braun, you're next.
Like, is it the door? Is it the pillars? We don't know.
I'm remembering the last time where the door was a significant factor, so that's what I'm thinking about. I'm just trying to figure out how to get there.
I mean, you can just walk around.
I very much could.
Or you could summon your echo right next to the door and switch places with it.
Can't do both in the same turn. I can summon it, or I can
It's a
switch.
bit of a way.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot do that.
There's some math, and Braun ain't good at math. I'm gonna use my movement 30 feet to go around, avoiding that puddle next to me, and go around towards the door as far as I can with 30 feet.
Yeah. Back up. Others at that first cauldron where you.
Yeah. That's more than 15 feet to get to the door, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 30.
Okay.
Could dash and double your
No,
movement.
I can still do that. I'm going to apparate my echo 15 feet closer and then use its movement to get up to the door.
Okay, so Lila, you right beside you, you see a shadow form that kind of looks like Braun, but he's got two swords instead of a shield and a war pick.
Right. And DM, you let me know this. I can read you the wordage if you want. I'm not trying to interact with an object. I am attacking the door.
All right, you can attack the door, yeah.
Okay.
Can I hit the door?
Hey,
You can try to hit the door.
I got a driver and a pitching wedge. That's about it. That is a 4 plus 7. So 11. Would 11 work on a door?
You see its swords clash and just sort of chip away chunks of the wood on the door. But that's about it.
Okay. Ineffectual.
Yeah, it's still standing,
okay.
But
Good enough. That's the best I could do with one turn. Or I guess I could have chucked something at it, but that's bonus action, movement, echo, move. Yeah, that's me.
alrighty. Excuse me. Alright, it's that time. Everybody that's looking at towards Mammon or Yalapoi, people who've watched the YouTube, they know the real name of Yalapoi. Sorry. And The protective shield drops around Yellow Poi.
Can I use my held action now?
Uh,
Or am I interrupting a very important cutscene?
It's not really cutscene, but you can definitely, as soon as it drops, you can definitely go for your shot.
All right.
Soulstar was holding his too.
Yeah.
17.
All right. 17 just hits.
Already.
That motherfucker down. Just stun him.
He's not wearing any armor. He's just a weird, fleshy vampire demon. Well, he's demon lich of greed and wealth. Man.
Aren't we all?
Yep. Capitalism, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, I'm reading the blasting arrow real quick.
Go for it. I'm gonna put up the hourglass, and you gotta have under 2 minutes to do your move. No.
Oh my god.
Another kind of guy.
All right, so we're gonna roll the regular arrow damage first.
Yard.
That's gonna be 7 points of damage just from the arrow. Needs to do a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Pen just went out. Hold on one second.
Oh no!
Can't do anything.
I can't work under these conditions.
So, all right. So a 7 for the first bit. What was the other part?
Roll a DC 15 saving throw. Dexterity.
Dexterity.
You want to say hi down to
Just roll that 15.
No! Okay, then I think that's just half damage.
Okay.
Oh, camera's running away. Yeah, half damage, so I'll still roll that.
Cool.
Slowly panning away.
Oh no!
You're not going to want to see this.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That is going to be 5 points of damage total.
All right.
I mean, after I halved it for you.
All right. So yeah. So 7 plus 5. That's 12 total.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. And Soulstar, if you got your, if you want to take your shot too, will allow it.
Yeah, so when the barrier broke down, I rolled my attack and I rolled the natural 1. I'm just gonna let you dictate that.
So yeah, it locks up on you. I will say you can use a bonus action to unjam it.
I'd like to, please. Because it's still on fire and you're getting closer to me. I used a lot of oil.
Yeah.
Okay, is this a performance roll?
That's a good question. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and call it performance.
Perfect, because that's a 27.
Excellent. So you're able to dislodge it, and since you rolled so high, you're able to fire one of them off. Roll for attack.
Perfect. I only lit the 1 arrow, and so that does a base damage of 7.
7?
Yeah.
Alrighty. What'd you get for your hit though?
That was it. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So it.
Yeah, I don't know if the fire does anything.
No. So yeah, you shoot it off, and it just sort of just zooms on by. Almost comes close to hitting Lila. It sort of lodges in a post in the framing next to the door on her lap.
I'm giving you a little bit
over here.
This is protected.
All right, so back to the main bit, and the barrier drops. And he takes that initial hit, and he raises his hands and he pulls them down, and you can feel the weight and the black ichor oil that's on top of on the ceiling of the crypt pools into 4 orbs, and they drop down around you.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
That doesn't look friendly.
No.
And we still don't know what's causing the silence, which is a problem.
It's also concerning.
Giant forms of spiders. 2 of them have appendages that are just swords. So they're walking on like bladed sword tips. There's 2 other forms that have got shields, and their first 2 front appendages.
What are these abominations?
Necrospiders. And
No.
crap. I dropped the base.
Oh no!
1 second. Oh. And yeah, the boy is gonna take flight.
You.
It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. We got him on the run.
Got him on the run.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that.
Okay. We got him on the run.
Run, he is.
Run for our lives, more like it.
Run away.
And-
Run away from the pain.
And Fimble, now it is your turn. Your actual turn.
My turn.
Is.
Did the right idea, kid. Keep at it.
Interesting.
You can't hear me say that, but I'm thinking
Yeah.
it real hard.
You know what I think? I think 1 blasting arrow wasn't enough. I think 2 more will do.
Alrighty.
Starting to like this kid.
I just like explosions.
Yeah.
Go, buddy. Gosh, I can stop yawning anytime now.
Oh,
All right.
I feel you.
22 on the first.
Mm-hmm.
10 on the second.
Roll for that first attack, though.
All right. 6 points of physical damage. Need that DC 15 dex save.
Oof, that's a 13, so it fails.
Alrighty, that is gonna be 14 points of explosion damage. I don't know what kind of damage that is, but explosion.
No, it'd be fire. Fire explosive.
Mhm.
Fire or force. Force damage, maybe, but probably fire.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn.
Alright.
Don't know if
Lila, you're up next. So you're at the door with Braun's Echo Bro.
You could try moving if you want, man. Like,
I mean, I also think the door is kind of key, so since the handle did not open the door, I will try to break the door.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to strike the door.
My mice, 11 plus 7, so 18 to hit.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yes,
Maybe?
it does. Roll for
Okay.
damage.
So that'll be 3 plus 4, so 7 points of force damage,
Alright.
and then
you,
5 points of ice damage on top of that.
Alright, so as you hit the door, it shatters apart, and as it shatters and blows open, the pieces turn to ice and just sort of just fly out. A blue light shines through. And the rest of the dials, or say nodules at the end of the candelabras where Sourceful and Thimble are, light up. and the candelabra sinks down into the podium, and the crystal rises up out of it. Large blue crystal with lightning swarming inside of it. Pops up right next to it. Pops up in place of where the candelabra was. It's a rectangular crystal that has swarming electricity inside of it. And as that happens, Soulstar, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
This is perception?
Perception, yes.
Do we need token to roll as well, or just...
Ooh, that's a 22.
22, alright. As the candelabra starts to sink and the crystal rises, you mutter something, and all of a sudden Tufan looks at you and you hear his movement at the stone, and as with everybody else in the group, y'all can hear shit now.
Sound has returned? Oh, yay!
I did it, guys!
Like,
I can hear.
All of us
I can fight.
This is all me.
Trying to look at Soulstar as he's talking, like, fuck.
And Lila, go ahead and make a perception check for me as well.
Perception?
Yes, please.
17 plus 2, so 19.
All right. You feel your bag of holding is just vibrating and just sort of moving about on your person.
What the fuck do I have in there? Okay. It's vibrating.
Something's going off inside your purse, ma'am.
I have a phone. Well, no, technically I do have a phone in there.
It's called a red flag.
Actually, it's called the texting tablet. It's in there.
Yeah.
But we'll see what...
You've got some other things with you, I'm pretty sure, too.
Yeah, maybe the
Yeah,
teleportation thing. We got all kinds of weird shit in your purse.
That is entirely true.
No, purse.
Sorry, your man satchel of holding.
There we go. It'd be very difficult, I think, to wear a purse with that amount of armor.
Alright, so was there anything else you wanted to do besides whack at the door?
Well, I whacked at the door.
Yep. Made some white happen.
What is my... Hold on. I will test things. Sure. What is... What's the range on this? Is Tofon within 60 feet of me?
Ooh, that's a good question. 65. Just outside.
65?
Yeah.
I will, well, I hit the door, I opened it, I will move towards the pillar behind me to be that 5 to 10 feet closer.
Gotcha.
And I will cast as a bonus action Mass Healing Word. 6 creatures of my choice within 60 feet of me.
Just died.
Oh no.
Going rogue. Get my earbuds. Or my earpieces. Yeah. Hold on. Couldn't hear anybody. Sorry. My bad. Gotcha. Alright. I can hear you now. All right, so you're healing the spiders and Galapoi and... Oh, okay. That's true. Put a little extra. All right.
Just all the bitterness, all the anger. That's the one thing that stayed.
I'm gonna make sure we still have sound on stream.
Okay.
That's a good plan.
Since my earbuds went out.
That would be so funny if, like, when we started being able to hear again in the game, all the viewers got cut off.
Can't hear.
We can still hear. I've had the stream open this whole time. We're
Can you
good.
still hear everybody?
Super.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't have the volume on mine, so I wouldn't know.
I'm going to change my speaker source real quick.
Hmm.
Okay, that was a 3rd level spell.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Well, I can't use
I'm
another
thankful
one
to
in case
have
I
you in the party.
I can't use another 3rd level spell, otherwise we won't have Revivify.
Hmm.
Keep that, but I have lower level stuff.
Don't want to be without Revivify.
You got spells. I've still got one lightning grenade and a chance to stun that motherfucker.
Alright, I still have one ear going. So,
Yeah, you shouldn't have heard.
1 ear.
one ear.
Near.
I have to change my big earphones. These the battery life on these aren't that long. Alright. So everybody got their healing in?
Yes. 10 points of healing. That was my bonus action, and some of my movement. I guess I'll just stay there for now.
Okay.
You might want to step right back towards my echo, to be honest, but that's not something.
If I
you
can
would-
still be within 5 feet of your echo, that'll work for me. I have 30 feet of movement, so I could have stepped and then moved back, but I can't tell if that's still within 5 feet.
Yeah, within 5. You and Echo Bro and Lyle are within 5 feet from each other.
Okay.
There's a 5-foot
Doesn't
space
matter.
between them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter unless I swap places, because it can't do what I can do, but
Oh.
All right.
Well, anyways,
It
as
carries
Lila
two
finishes her move, this giant sword spider, Necro sword spider is gonna run at Braun, and it's gonna take 2 sword attacks at Braun.
mm-hmm.
Bet it is.
First attack is 13, misses. It's a dirty 19.
Still doesn't hit.
Wow.
Scrapes off the shield. Actually, no, it scrapes off the armor. The shield didn't even come into factor.
Oh, alright. And Soulstar, you're up. You're still at the crystal formation.
Can I make another perception check to see if I see anything else in this crystal that's right beside me?
Absolutely.
Like a little plaque that says "break in case of emergency."
Exactly! I'm not gonna miss something like that.
I might.
Am I? I'm gonna throw this dice out at the end of the night. That's another natural one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's time to get rid of those.
Put it
you
behind
look, but
back.
your eyes can't focus through the crystal to figure out what's really inside of it. But you still have movement and a bonus action.
Yeah. I'm pretty disappointed in my I should probably get some prescription lenses.
Talk to
I'm
Joy
gonna
about it.
Since I can use my bonus action to dash, I'm gonna dash in between those pillars that are right there in front of the reflecting pool.
Yep.
Closer to the party. Yeah.
Is leaping over the water or walking on water?
Well, he
a
was
good
on the
question.
edge, I thought.
That is a. Thank you, Braun.
Sorry, man. You're athletic enough. You could do the leap and still keep it in your movement.
I'm a rogue. I could do it, but I just didn't want to have to roll for it. I just threw my D20 across the room, all right?
What's your passive?
Passive what?
Passive dexterity.
Well, my dexterity is at a +3. Yeah.
I mean,
17.
So
I can do an athletics check. That's probably no problem.
I don't think passive dexterity is a thing.
Yeah, I was thinking something else.
Passive perception or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my laptop screen that I use to look at everybody is completely frozen, so everybody's frozen in a pose, but the speaker icon is still moving about. So I'm like, okay.
So Larry can't see anything we're doing. Great.
Yeah. Well, I can look on my phone and see everybody, but everybody on my laptop.
Oh yeah, everything's still visible on Twitch too.
Yeah, we're still
we're
moving.
That's good. I'm glad. It's just my laptop.
Kelly.
Everyone's already seen my dog's butthole. What's the deal?
It looks like every other butthole.
For real.
It doesn't. Funny.
All right.
But did you want me to make some kind of check for that?
Yeah. Go ahead and make
Athletics? Or
an athletics.
what did I say?
Athletics or acrobatics? Whichever one you're.
I'm better at athletics.
All right, then do athletics. Do your Simone Biles on the ledge.
But boy, am I bad at rolling. I'm good at skills, but I'm bad at rolling. I got a 13.
All right, so you managed to walk around the edge of the reflecting pool without getting to the water to your destination, using up your movement.
Okay. I'll just take 2 regular boring cold shots at the dude then, if I can.
At our mayor, Yellow Boy, or the spider off to your side.
Let's do the mayor.
Okay.
It's a bigger threat.
Yeah, this is a vote of no confidence, man. We're calling for a re-election at minimum.
There was never an election to begin with.
Y'all up away.
Yeah, true.
You just got reinstated on Twitter. Sorry.
Yeah. What is this?
Alright, so the first shot I just got a 9. So that probably doesn't hit.
Yeah, it fires wide.
And I can hear it this time, and it sounds all the more depressing. And then with the second shot, I got a little bit better. We're looking at a 12.
Yeah, it's closer, but still not hitting him.
Yeah, we're getting this dude glasses.
Can we go back to no sound where I don't have to hear
The scorn and just
Low rolls.
Exactly. I could just forget about it. Okay.
Get some earplugs next time.
8 minutes left.
Oh, you're
If I
over
could
30.
take cover behind one of those pillars, I'd like to do so.
All right, go ahead and roll for stealth.
There it is, baby. That's a 27.
All right,
There we
so
go.
you successfulily crouch.
You're ready for
Successfully hide.
Yeah.
You were just setting yourself up.
Wrong dungeon. All right.
Sneak attack coming. You're gonna make that one count.
Mm-hmm. Am I? I hope you're right.
I'm rooting for you.
Yalapoy's going to take flight. Well, he's already flown, but he's going to move about.
Fuck.
But he's leaving his source of power. Well, a source of power. Bonus power.
Still his house, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And as he leaves, the glowing power, magical power from the sigil on the stone altar leaves, and he flies about to the other end of the room.
Fast.
Damn it! Shouldn't have fucking mentioned my last grenade. I thought his earbuds were down.
That's okay. I did actually end up missing a lot of that, but
Not enough.
after I took the things, like, I don't know why, because they both charge under the same thing, but one ear always seems to last longer than the other, which is weird. Anyways, it is not Marcel Tefan, it is Tefan Grace. It is his turn.
It's his turn. He would like to
He's the
turn
boy.
and look at the mayor, and I guess shoot at the mayor.
The Myrrh.
The
Mayor,
mayor.
I'm gonna- and I'll call this out ahead of time. These will be 2 lightning arrows.
Nice.
So first one is a 26 to hit.
That does.
Second
so.
one is a 17 to hit.
That hits as well. And the stunned for lightning?
Yes. So he has to make a
DC
strength
13.
save.
Alright, so
Yes,
first one is a natural 20. Second one is 14.
So he would save on either or. And then he would, upon impact, or be stunned. So he takes 8 points of lightning damage, and then 2d6 again. And then another 3, so 11 points of lightning damage altogether.
Okay.
Just on the sign out, did you color that many yourself, like a lot of the other ones?
Yeah, like all the other, well, there's the pre-made ones that I use, but yeah, all the other minis I painted.
The wings on that have such cool colors.
Oh yeah, I mixed blue, purple, and black together and sort of layered it and cross-hatched it. So it's
The
and then
wings
like,
look-
yeah.
It's never too cheap to flatter the DM.
Never
And
too
I
cheap.
did it all with marker, permanent marker. Paints are for chumps. No, just kidding. Honestly, I didn't have the time to do paints.
Yeah. Hey, no, pump those markers, man. They work. That
Yeah.
shit's awesome.
I colored
So
everybody's
that's his-
minis with markers, so.
Oh,
Or-
can I retcon something?
what do you want to retcon?
I forgot that we have spells, so I could put Hunter's Mark on the creature.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So it would just be on the first attack that it would do extra damage.
Sorry, so what would its total damage be then?
Well, an extra d6, so it'd be plus 1 more damage. That's all. But the Hunter's Mark obviously does the. What else does it do besides the damage? Let me see.
Track. He is able to track
Yeah,
it.
I can continue in damage.
Sweet. Yeah. So yeah,
Track and continual.
that's all.
So roll, go ahead and roll that extra d6 then.
I did. It was just a 1.
Oh, okay. So, alright. That's not too bad.
It didn't do that much more, but it's still something.
Yeah.
I was like, that's his. I was looking at his bonus actions, and I was like, oh, he has Hunter's Mark. So we do cast.
Holding that little hunter's mark sigil in the sky. Spin it around. Alright.
Like one of those
And
dunk tank targets.
Where's the other spider located close to him besides the one we can see? Is there one on the other side of the
This
pool as
side.
well?
There's that side, so it's at a distance, those two, and then there's one in the back where you're at.
Can he maneuver to put the crystal between him and the sword spider and that's about it.
Okay, so you want to go here?
No, on the other side.
Other side.
To have the crystal between them.
Oh, between them. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, between, so he can kind of like
Use
it as half cover,
Gotcha.
possibly.
Gotcha.
Call it good. Make the spider hit the crystal. Maybe it'll
And-
get sapped.
Braun, it is your go. You're facing off a giant spider with sword appendages made out of some sort of necrotic goo.
Delicious.
Arse.
Tasty.
Gotta get that
Nice.
goose stew, baby. Goose stew.
Oh, did I take out those
I
lightning
apologize for
arrows?
that.
I did not want to.
At least you didn't say moist.
Well, I would assume that would be moist.
Uh,
Hey, you
Goopy.
should have
first thing I'm gonna do is bonus action, swap places with my Echo.
heard. Gotcha.
And
Poor
can you
Luigi.
remind me, or give me a quick detail of what we see inside the mausoleum thing?
Well, right now it's just like a blue light coming out of it. If you want to make a harder look at things, either make an investigation check.
Look into the light.
Just go
What-
in.
Would that be my action?
I would say it'd be a bonus action because you're just looking through, but you're looking a little focusedly.
Yeah, but I just used my bonus action, so no
yeah,
good.
So yeah, that would be an action. Yeah.
No, I choose violence.
It's the right
Yeah.
choice.
That's not the Braun method.
Choose mine.
My Echo is going to take 2 attacks at that spider.
All right. It's 2 swords out. The Vaporwave brother tries to attack the giant spider.
Super wave. 4 plus 7 is 11. That probably doesn't hit.
No, it does not. It goes to swing, but it stands back and
What about 8 plus 7? 15.
that does hit. Just as.
Just as. All right. 15's the number. 3 plus 4, 7, and 6. So 7 and 6 is 13 points of damage. Bludgeoning, piercing, and force. Or mostly piercing and force.
So 6 altogether?
No, 11 altogether.
All right, cool.
3 plus 4, 7 plus 6.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, 13.
13. All right. Good to know. Oh, plus 30 up. Input. There we are. Corrected. All right.
And Ron's going to use his movement. He's going to stay within 5 feet of Lila, but he's going to move himself on the other side of Lila between her and the spider.
The other one or the big one?
The shield spider. That one. There we go. So I can defend you chivalrously. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said solemnly.
Definitely what I did. Definitely my turn. I got one more like extra attack with my Echo, and I'm not gonna use it. I gotta save that for something.
Don't do it yet.
Yeah. I'm so tapped out. Like that's been my one like, oh, I could do an extra turn thingy. But no, I'm saving it.
All right.
You're shorter than me, right?
Yeah, you can see over me for sure, but
Yeah.
you've got a blocker.
It's double
I asked for
shielded.
other reasons.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the protection thing as a fighter, so like anyone within 5 feet of me, I can kind of like throw my shield out and try to defend
Okay.
it.
I'll just go next to you then.
Yeah, just stay next to me. That's the main thing.
It's fine.
But yeah, technically Braun is a little in front of you, but you're
Yeah.
kind of side by side.
Yeah.
Anyways, as You see, as you move up to Lila, you do see that spider move forward, and it's going to rush and try to poke both ends of its shield parts of its front end appendages at Braun.
Yep.
It'll be a piercing attack. And that is a dirty 20.
Nope.
Dirty 20 doesn't hit you?
I got 21, man.
Oh, dang.
Got a high AC.
And that's 18, so you're able to deflect it.
Stubby middle finger comes up from behind the shield.
Question is, what are these things weak to?
That's a good question.
I did kind of tell you what they were made of. I'm just going to think of the opposite. Spider's going to come rushing at Thimble. And like
The good thing I just figured out what they're weak to.
And it's going to try to poke the lower ends at Thimble.
Go ahead. Do it.
Oof. It's a
Step.
dirty 19.
That's a hit.
And a 15 total.
Well, I gotta say, that's real crappy.
No, sir, I don't like it.
I'm not a fan.
It's a strong stance.
But you know, even though I don't like the results, I'll take it. Who am I to you know,
Man.
Spells can happen now, so there you go.
deny fate?
And so first attack, it does 6 points of damage. Second
Ow.
attack does 5 points of damage. So
Yeah.
11 total.
That is unfortunate.
Is it necrotic by chance?
Is it necrotic?
It's done with its movement, and it's now Fimble's turn.
Wait a minute, Larry.
Oh,
Don't gloss over this.
Might have just not heard you.
Is the damage necrotic?
yes.
Well, then I only took 5 points of damage.
All right. Halved,
Well,
but it's now your turn to strike vengeance upon thee.
that's lovely. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to Misty Step 15 feet behind me, away from the creature.
Okay.
Or, no, towards the far wall. Yeah.
Well, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. In between the
And then loose 2 radiant arrows at it.
Ooh. Go for it.
Thimble showing his tricks.
18
That
and 24.
both hit.
All right, that is going to do 13 points of damage. Actually, no, wait. My bad. Okay, so reading the Radiant Arrow description, it says it scathes the target for 2d6 points of damage. Is that on top of the regular weapon damage?
That replaces its weapon damage.
Yeah, it replaces.
Oh, okay. In that case, that's
'Cause
the damage I just said.
That contains the magic therein. So
right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so that was just the first roll then.
okay. So it was 13 damage for the first one.
Oh wait,
Right now, sorry.
no. Take 8 away from that because I'm bad at math.
Okay.
So 5 points.
Yeah, so 5 points and then 3 points. A lot less impressive, but
It's radiant damage.
If they make
Thimble
a-
disappeared. Bless you.
Oh, that was like that shook me to my
You
core.
literally Misty stepped on your screen as you vanished.
I sneezed myself into the Feywild.
Mother! No.
So the impacts of those arrows are followed by blasts of light, and the target must make 2 strength DC saving throws.
Alright. First one is a 6 plus 3 is a 9.
That's a miss.
Second one is a 19 plus 3 is a 21.
That's definitely a hit, but it's now blinded for 1 round.
Alright.
Are these creatures of darkness weak to the light?
Maybe.
I don't like that answer.
I'm not just gonna tell you.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
Unsatisfactory.
You blinded it, didn't you?
Blinded by the
I
light.
did, but I blind people on a regular basis.
Oh. Just the sheer
Day to day.
state.
I'm
of
incredibly
the-
pale. Sun bounces off my forehead, and it's
Ah! Yeah.
not good. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I get similar. All right.
Anywho. I'm gonna use my movement now to run towards Yolapoi.
Gotcha. How far do you want to go?
Just another 15 feet. I don't want to get quite to that spider there.
Gotcha. And 15, you're right beside the vent with the spikes on it, just so you know.
Ooh, a vent with spikes on it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna find a way to use that.
Sure. And
Give away.
It's your turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
You're
You're back by Braun.
Did by the light.
Yeah, everybody's gonna sing that the rest of the night. And I'm gonna put it in the chat.
good. Pox upon you. I don't get to play a bard to all my songs.
It's a good song. It's lasted this long. It can't last this long and not be good.
Also, one of the most misunderstood songs ever. There is one line in there that no one ever gets right.
Is it the corn dogs
Rep-
song?
No,
Yeah?
rep.
Like a corn dog flying in the sky? No?
Yeah, that.
I'm going to. I'm going to cast light on my shield, so I will always have a beam of radiant damage.
All right.
So that is with my shield pointed at the creature, so I'm going to step to the side of Braun.
Gotcha.
When the light spell is cast through it, it will cause a 1d6 any target in its path. So 1d6 radiant, 4 points of radiant damage.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
That was the damage. 4.
Oh, 4. Gotcha.
Because it's just in the path. It's just a beam of light. I just turn and move it.
Yeah. And yeah.
There is no
it
save.
yeah. And if you keep it there, it is constant. So when it starts its turn, you'll have to roll for damage again.
I figure I'll just keep track of it on my turn, so that way it's easier that way based on where I'm facing.
Gotcha. All right. We can do it that way too. That works.
And then, so that's my action.
Cool.
My bonus action,
Ooh.
I will.
Toll the dead. No.
That's an action.
She's got- Still got more options than she had a minute ago.
I will bonus action spiritual weapon, because why not?
The old,
So I will
tried
just
and
summon
mostly
it.
true.
Summon it on the left side of Braun,
Gotcha.
on the other side of the creature, so that way it doesn't have to move as far once I start moving it.
Gotcha.
And let's see if it fucking hits.
Bonk that motherfucker.
16.
That'd be nice.
Does 16 hit?
No.
spiritual weapon hasn't been hitting a lot the last couple of rounds, so that's
It's those
that's there.
high ACs it sort of fails on.
Yeah,
You see its form and it goes to strike, but it's not completely in its form. It just passes
Not
right
fully
through this
corporeal.
fire. Exact
And that'll
lie.
be my turn.
Alrighty.
Because I'd rather use my fire breath when I have 2 creatures to hit.
Oh, that's right. You still have 2 hits of that.
Lasts for an hour. So,
Alright.
Yikes.
Braun would not have had the discipline to hold that in.
Grab the
I think we all know
spider in
that.
front of a
I'm
vaporwave
gonna try and get
echo
2 in
row
the line of fire if I can.
of bronze, and it's going to take 3 swipes.
Yeah.
At Echo Bro.
The Echo Bro.
So
I
first
mark off
swipe
dice?
is a dirty 19.
That hits, so it's gone.
All right, so passes as smoke. It's going to
Yes.
clatter about, look around, and gauge the situation, and then clatter around. Tries to move. It moves buildings. No. It's going to take its movement and clatter up behind Braun and Lila. It's going to end its movement. And Soulstar, it is back to you, bud. Here. Right here.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to see. There. Bless you.
Yeah.
All right, then don't.
You know, blessings do no good in this house.
While I'm here on this side of these pillars, I'm gonna take 2 shots at Yalapoi.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Spin you around.
And it was stealth, so you get sneak attack, right?
Yep. You
What?
got less stealth.
Okay, dope. So that's just on my first attack here.
Alrighty.
I just want to double check to see what my stealth attack is.
Should be an additional 44, I think.
Yeah.
4d6. That's what it is.
No,
Alright.
each
Forgot what
Load up
level.
one throws too, man. Give it a little boom boom.
Yeah, I think I got an extra because I'm a rogue.
Yeah.
If I make this first one, that's just an additional.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
But you-
good.
This was even the other dice, so that's a natural one. That's the first shot.
That locks up your crossbow, yeah.
It sure does.
Oh, Larry, you got to edit all those natural ones together. So
I don't have to really edit. I will say everybody gets inspiration.
For the amount of
of it.
natural ones we rolled.
Yes. Cumulatively, you have gained inspiration from your failures. You're learning. You've
don't think that's
You've learned something. You're in the process of learning something.
Are we learning,
should I-
really, Larry? Are we?
Technically,
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
think
say
we've learned anything.
yes.
we are the party of learning disabilities.
Oof.
Well, I could, like drape everybody around his scarf.
Yeah.
There's no way that thing works on Braun, man. There's no fucking way.
No harm in trying.
I know.
But anyways, so Soulstar, you can spend your bonus action to enlarge it if you would like.
Yeah, I would like to use my bonus action.
Ah, fuck.
So what am I adding to this roll?
It's just I'll say. That's a good question.
Skill.
Yeah. Skill. What kind of skill? I don't say survival.
Wait,
reload function.
When rolling a stealth attack, don't you get it advantage? Don't you get to roll twice plus the bonus damage?
You mean when you're stealth?
Yeah, he was rolling.
Yeah. I think Braun is onto something.
Isn't there a second role to be played here?
There is a second role to be had, and that is marginally better.
All right.
Marginally.
Like we can talk numbers.
There is an advantage in stealth, yeah.
Okay.
A 3 is marginally different than a 1. We can all agree.
Sorry, guys.
We can all agree that 3 is better than a 1.
Better than 1. It doesn't logic though.
It is. It's off-brand, but it's solid.
Okay.
It does miss, but it doesn't lodge a crossbow.
Perfect. So I'll take the second shot, which does more damage. I'll say.
Well, as
Since
far as
it's
attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can use that roll to attack for that second crossbow.
Oh.
My God, guys. I'm ready to take a step back from. That's another natural 1.
Oh, no.
Holy shit, man!
Stop it!
This was my only other D20.
You need to
My other D20s across the room. I just got this one.
Burn some fucking sage, man.
Yeah. Burn some sage, get some new dye. Soak them in Epsom salts, I don't know.
Brutal.
So if this doesn't damage me at all, I would like to use my movement to move behind the pillar and grab some cover.
Alright. Your crossbow is lodged, I will say, but you're still able to you can, if you're not going to roll for stealth, you can just get like 3/4 coverage from where you're at.
Can I roll for stealth?
Yeah,
I can
I'll allow it.
try another roll. Let's see. Okay. I rolled a 2, but I get a +9 to it, so that's 11.
Oh, yeah. You're stealthed.
Just hide in the
Flavor wise, I would like to just completely drop my crossbow because that's a lost cause, and I'm going to pull out my last soul dagger.
There we go.
You're not going to drop it on the ground, are you? Or are you just putting it away?
I'm going to put the ground next to me because I don't know if I'm going to pick it back up at this point.
Channel your inner Liam O'Brien.
It's been jamming the last couple of battles, and I don't know how. Yeah, it's not that reliable anymore.
Time for a new one.
That was savage.
New set of die. / crossbow. Alright, now we are back at the mighty Yalapoi in his Demon-Lich form. And he's gonna swarm and get right up by crystallization. And he's gonna raise his hands, and a giant miasmic orb of black ichor filled by necrotic magic is gonna form in around it. And he looks down at Tufan Grace and cackles wildly, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That time.
No, Tofan Grace.
Not Tufan Grace.
Still to be about hit with something we don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. And we didn't know if we should protect that crystal or
break it.
break it, and I'm starting to lean towards we should have been protecting it because he doesn't seem to give a fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe he's making a horrible error.
Well, the crystal popped up when we opened the door, so and it has electrical energy in it.
All I hear is
And
throw
your purse, ma'am, is vibrating like crazy.
Oh, I totally forgot to open my purse this last round. I'm sorry. I got so distracted with the fight.
It's understandable.
Make a note of that right now. So
I
next
am.
session.
Bag
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
is
Bag.
shaking.
Yeah.
Rob's within 5 feet. This isn't the first time he's heard someone bag.
Bag. Put myself check bag. I will do that That'll be my
uh,
action next round. Or,
Alright,
yeah,
and
next turn.
we're gonna start the top of the round with Tufan Grace.
Tofan.
Yeah, so if he wants to make a better investigation roll on the crystal in front of him,
Or run like a
probably
motherfucker.
a smart thing to do. Or
Okay,
run,
well,
but does he have a bonus to investigation or no?
he does have proficiency in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So he has a
little DM hint.
+4.
yeah.
Disregard everything that man just said. Run like a bitch.
I hope
Take
you
it
like
back.
100 spiders. No.
Yeah.
Well,
Too many spiders.
I'm glad I didn't do what I thought about doing, because I was like, well, originally I was like, well, it has lightning in it. Tofan has lightning arrows. Shoot it with lightning.
No, I honestly, if I were within reach of that thing, I would have already thrown my lightning grenade at it. just
Probably not a
cause,
good
like,
thing.
Lightning be upon you.
yeah,
figured
I got
it
one
wasn't
grenade
bad
left.
when it came out. It didn't immediately shock Tofan. So I was like, can't be bad. Don't know if it's good yet.
Look, I'm just saying that I may have rolled the most ones this session, but
Oh, dude.
ideas
Oh,
of
yeah.
that.
Definitely have,
No,
yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah.
There is no if.
Yeah,
Try it.
Larry, you need to like digitally put a crown on that man's head.
I'll
Post
put it in
it.
the post.
Yeah, that's brutal. But again, let's look at the
Next
positive.
session with all new dice though, so watch out.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Trash
And
off
if we've survived this far, and most of us are still pretty much at top health.
Mhm.
Some
I-
fucking how.
Well, ish. Tofan
I
went
reached
over
back
halfway
to
down.
myself because
Tofan.
Yeah.
Tofan was never gonna make it out of here anyway.
Yeah.
He was just carrying. He's just carrying Soulstar's new fucking bow.
It is a nice bow.
It is pretty
It's a
sweet.
nice bow, but it's done me dirty too many times.
There's a dark part of me that can't wait to loot his corpse.
Right.
Is this bow really that great?
I've seen his inventory.
Objects that you're
Yeah.
not going to have the answers for. I don't know if the rest of the party's ready to explain that all to you.
Yeah.
Because I was like looking at his inventory and I'm like, he doesn't really have anything that great. I mean, his bow is +2.
I keep
Plus 2
thinking.
bow kicks ass. I've been using one. It's really good.
Yeah. Because of his skills, he has a +12 to hit with that bow. So
Listen.
that's why I've been trying to get him away so he can actually land hits.
Because
He
of
hasn't
my
missed
+2
since
bow, I'm actually hitting more than half of my shots.
Nice.
Better than well, fuck any of us.
I think more than half. It might just be half. It might be less than half. I might not be hitting any of my shots.
Yeah.
Um,
My one Hail Mary is I've got a potion of giant, which I know would up my strength to 27 and basically make it so I'm rolling like a +9 to hit. But he's in the air, and I've just never gotten close enough to wail on the big baddie. I'm
he's
not gonna
really
miss-
high up there, and you're really low down. Like
What?
you're small.
Somebody
That
needs to
post
throw
is
it
my
after
last.
or the Hulk
Just
Wolverine
throw
throw.
It's another one of those times where I wish I had my grappling hook.
Ah, what I wouldn't give for a grappling hook.
You had it in the last fight.
I left it up there though. It's all the way up there.
There's a coin or a purse of like endless coin up there in a statue's hand too.
That's true.
There is, yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to bounce, guys.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Thanks again for playing,
good night.
everybody.
Bye,
Appreciate
everybody.
it. Have a great evening.
Gonna-
Oh, that was a hell of a fight, man.
Yes, it was. It was a lot of fun. I can actually see you guys if I look over here. Everything's still frozen on my screen.
It's still working though.
Yeah, it's all working, but like the speaker view capture is not gonna. Well, for the first half, it's gonna be great. The second half, I'm not gonna be able to use it, but hey, that's what it is.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I will
Let's
also
spin you
be
knocking
leaving
away with those
since
battle
I've been
Larry.
trying to
Oh,
fall
thank you.
asleep all
Appreciate
day.
that.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time trying to figure out like how am I going to recreate this. And like, oh yeah, I took a photo of it, so I can do it that way. So,
Well, have a good night.
Yeah, everyone have a turkey day if you do the turkey thing.
yeah.
If not, at least have a nice meal.
Spend
Between
time
now
with
and
those
then,
that you like in
nice
life.
meal.
Yeah, I'll be stuck here with the pug that hates me, but you know.
Yeah, but you love him, so you know.
Yeah, I get.
I know it doesn't look that great, but
Yeah,
Stockholm
I'll throw.
syndrome and all. But
Yeah, it is absolutely fucking Stockholm syndrome. But I'll throw him a slice of turkey when I make my turkey sandwich.
there you go. That's a good dad.
Yeah, but hit me up if you're gonna watch Andor.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's the finale this Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Fuck, what was Sunday?
Yeah.
Never mind. Already done. Okay.
But yeah, I'll definitely hit you up when it comes out, because I'll probably be watching that at midnight.
Okay.
Cool, cool.
Hope you have a good night, man.
Yeah, you too, man. Peace out. All right. And everybody else in Twitch land, thank you for watching. Thank you for, well, just being here, watching. If you like what you see, subscribe, follow. We can only subscribe, but we also have previous episodes on YouTube where multiple views, music, all kinds of things. Just, you know, give it a watch. We've got 8 sessions in. I'd say we're you're about 2 months behind of where we are. We do every other week, but it's a lot of fun. I do my own recap in the beginning, and I do a little outro, sort of explain things along the way. Every viewers, if you get a little bit more info as to what's going on around them with the outros, as far as, like, you know, main villain ploys and plots, like this guy here, Yalapoy, the mayor of Satori / the Demi-Lich Mammon of Greed and Wealth. The group, they don't have, like, you know, high magic skills, and as you can tell, their investigation stuff is very hit and miss, so they do tend to miss some things. That's why I tend to point things out in that. But anyways, please check us out on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, help us find our audience. We are just very brand new, and we appreciate it, and we will see you next time, hopefully. We'd be glad to have you. Bye.